What's up, guys? Welcome back to the MontyVerse. We are here to continue our journey through Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender live-action adaptation, and we are on episode 6, Masks. And I think I know what's coming.
You do?
It's the blue spirit, baby.
Whoa, you just spoiled it.
How'd I spoil it?
I don't know.
Alright, guys, jumping into episode 6 of Avatar, Masks right now. I mean, listen, I could be wrong.
You could be wrong, and ideally everyone's actually watching the show first and not coming here.
I don't think I am, because the thumbnail for this episode is the blue spirit, so...
Alright, valid.
When we were actually excited to show the world our true face. Very impressive.
Little Zuko.
That uniform suits you well.
Does it look right? I had trouble with the shoulder guards.
There. Perfect.
It looks very
What is it?
uncomfortable.
Nothing.
Oh, it does.
Tell me.
Your gauntlets are laced incorrectly, but no one will notice.
What? Help me fix it.
Aww.
I remember my first War Council meeting. They were smaller affairs back then, more private.
So wait, he's already gonna go?
Father says he welcomes different opinions.
I'd advise against testing that. Best to observe and learn for now. There.
Again, that's also super manipulative.
Very manipulative, but Ozai's kind of a dick.
Emphasis on the dick part, and less so the kind of.
Okay. Oh, that was a great transition.
That was fantastic.
Lieutenant G, I asked you a question.
We were given new orders.
New orders by who?
By me.
No!
We've been
No.
playing catch up for
Oh, he
too
got
long.
promoted. Look at the
I think
uniform.
it's time for a new strategy.
Oh,
Right?
that's a good catch. I mean, we knew he would, but
I am the one hunting
damn.
the Avatar.
I think that's what that means.
I mean, it makes sense. It's definitely different.
And I am an admiral.
Oh.
Fire Lord. Of course, I welcome your assistance. In fact, I expect it. I'll need all the resources at my disposal.
What a jerk.
I'll come by later to discuss a few personnel changes I'd like to make. Until then, carry on.
This stuff is great.
It is. When he gets sinister, he is killing it.
Lieutenant G, resume our original course. Did you hear me? Resume course. Lieutenant, do you know what the punishment for mutiny is?
I do, and that's why I can't do what you say. Admiral Zhao was very clear with these orders and what would happen if we didn't follow them.
Are you seriously gonna let this spineless slug tell us what to do?
Wait, slug.
We can't let him come in and take it all away. Not after everything we've been through.
Come on, boys.
I mean, he was also kind of a dick to them.
I don't think he's as much of a dick as animated Zuko was to these guys.
I feel
For
like
the
it's...
last 3 years, we've only had each other.
Now we know what comes next.
Zhao is not the one who deserves your loyalty. Zuko is.
Loyalty? General, with all due respect, your nephew doesn't know the meaning of the word. If he did, he would have shown us, the people who've been with him night and day for 3 years, a lot more respect. Instead, we've had to put up with his insults and abuse and tantrums.
That's what I was thinking. I'm sure
Okay.
there's a lot we haven't
Sacrifice
seen.
That's
because he's
true.
never had to sacrifice anything. And if you ask
I
anyone
mean-
here, they'll tell you he may be a prince, but he's not our prince.
Oh, come on, dude.
I mean,
I got really fired up. Shit. I'm
know.
like really hot right now.
I know, but like you said, knowing how he can be,
Yeah.
what he potentially would have been like.
But you must understand, he's been through a lot.
Ooh, it's gonna be that
And he
part of the
knows
episode.
far more about sacrifice than you can ever know.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one.
I know. Yes. Also, I want to say real quick, one thing that I actually think was a really good choice
What?
was having Zuko be there when Zhao announced his promotion.
Yes.
Because I think that hits a lot harder then.
Oh, it does.
And it makes his motivation for the blue spirit even stronger.
Yes.
So good.
So you're on board now. So you're on board with the blue spirit theory.
Oh no, I feel like I was kind of trapped.
Oh no!
Oh god. And we're also hopefully gonna see Roku.
This is Roku's temple. I mean, design-wise, this is what it looks like.
And like I said, I'm curious to see how he is compared to Kyoshi and how he is in the original.
Yeah. This is the gate. Does it require firebending to open?
Ugh. Gross.
Yes. Oh, those are the Temple guards?
Greetings, wise sages. I'm
There's
glad to
5
see
of
you.
them.
I know. I wonder if one of them is still gonna be loyal.
The shrine of Avatar Roku. You see, I'm the Avatar.
I mean, if he's exposing himself, one of them has to help him.
You're supposed to be men of peace.
They are. They want a piece of you.
I was gonna say, there's also a lot of things that should be that are not in this world.
Oh, okay.
I'm a friend.
All right, there we go.
Whoa! That's actually really cool. I like that.
That looked really, really good.
Caught us in, have we?
Ugh, I think it gives me the creeps.
Okay, now
Aw, that's kind of cute.
But like the little like tendrils or whatever those are.
The great sage and the others believe the Fire Lord is our true spiritual leader.
Gross.
Very gross.
These are relics from previous avatars that my grandfather gathered for safekeeping.
Ooh.
I'm trying to see if the toys from the show are on there.
Ooh, that's a good catch.
I will hold them off for as long as I can.
He's a real one.
He is a real
Can
one.
we goat him as well?
Yeah, we'll add him to the list.
Who dares disturb the peace of the Avatar?
It's me.
To bow before your elder and to avert your eyes
Is he just playing with
and
him?
hop on one leg?
Yes, I knew it. I knew it.
Forgive me. I couldn't resist. It's good to see you, Aang.
I called it. He was gonna be the antithesis of Kyoshi.
I love Roku, man.
Avatar Kyoshi told me that I need to figure things out on my own.
Kyoshi has always been kind of... The Avatar must also be a diplomat.
We can solve the world's problems without hurting anyone?
We can try, but there are consequences if we fail. Painful consequences.
I heard you defeated him once.
No, I never defeated him. I only managed to take something from him. The pennant belonged to the Mother of Faces, an ancient spirit who crafted faces for all living beings. Ko longs for the same thing we all do. Family.
Aww.
Family. The most powerful
Sounds like something you'd be willing
thing in the universe.
I hope that you're able to save your friends, but the truth is, for the Avatar, friends can be a liability. The Avatar has to make the impossible choices, placing the world's needs ahead of your needs. On that, Kyoshi and I agree. Trust me.
Well, you know why he says that.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of pain.
In fairness, they also were an asset to him already.
True, but he forgot to mention the part where he's like, bro, I kind of started this war. My bad.
Oh yeah.
my B that you're here right now.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been nice, but at the same time.
True.
Ugh. He got what he needed for now. But I love him. Roku is also going to be goated.
Yeah. Roku, I believe, played by C.S. Lee from Dexter.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
I think we talked this already. We're going to have to talk about all the goats at the end of this.
So many. So we might have to do a tier list.
Yes. How goated is this character? Oh my god, you took them out!
No, it's June.
Paralyzed.
Oh.
Yeah, the animal paralyzed them. Oh no! Bad dog? Bad.
You're the animal lover, you tell me.
It's kind of like 4 different animals in one. It's kind of like a wolf, dog, cat, squid.
Yeah, but we also knew he had to get captured.
True.
So, it is what it is.
Hell
You're the
yeah.
Avatar, huh?
Give him a little
Not
sip.
sure what all the fuss is about. You just sit back and wait for the dust to clear and then pick through the broken pieces for the leftovers.
Just like DJ in The Last Jedi.
As far as I'm concerned, the world's just fine the way it is.
You actually got him.
Feel free to count it.
I trust you. You know why?
Because if there's any missing, you'll come after us.
Because you're so cute.
Aww. I ship them. I ship them.
Oh my god, his expressions are so good.
Sniffing around.
Man, the way they play off each other, it's great.
See you around, Avatar.
I like that. I'm gonna miss June.
I know, I was gonna say,
Let me do what I have
all
to
the
do.
performances
and
have been
I swear I'll
pretty
come
great.
back.
Really great.
And especially when Aang has to interact with different characters.
Yes.
If you send them into the heart of the forces, how will they retreat?
They won't.
But they'll be lost. You're gonna sacrifice them.
Sacrifice is a part of war.
So he set him up. Like, he gave
What
him this
division
false
do you
sense of
suggest?
security.
The 41st. They're mostly new
Oh, yeah,
recruits. They're
100%.
expendable.
That's crazy.
Well, we knew he set him up by claiming he was open to other opinions.
Yeah. Ugh. No, I mean Ozai.
Well, yeah.
Little boys should know better than to play at war.
It's a terrible plan.
Oh.
What did you say?
It's unworthy of a Fire Nation officer.
You dare question?
Enough! There is only one way to resolve this. Agni Kai.
Oh. Oh, was a friggin' got set up.
Let us
Oh,
through!
yeah.
You know who I am?
Of course we do.
Oh, scumbag.
Just as we all know you're in defiance of my orders, which means that by disrespecting me, you're dishonoring your father, which I guess shouldn't be surprising, given the stories I've heard.
Oh, asshole.
I was gonna say, what a dick.
Oh.
The Yuyan Archer. Ozai was gracious enough to lend them to me. It said they can shoot the wings off a glowfly. I'm sure the Fire Lord is eager to take possession of his prize. He's been waiting a long time, and I don't want him to be disappointed any more than he already has been.
Oh. Can you just stop talking?
He nails the hateability of Zhao.
Yes.
I hate him so much.
And if he finds out,
But the Avatar
he is lost! For now! Right now, Zhao has the upper hand. But sooner or later, he'll make a mistake. And that's when we can make our move. Until then, patience.
He's so supportive.
Man, whoever cast this show,
I know.
like, I can't mention how fantastic Dallas has been in Zuko. Probably, for me, the hardest part to cast because it's very... you run the risk of being very one note.
Or being whiny or really annoying.
Or just rage Kylo Ren light.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so much nuance in that performance. Fuck, man. Just really great stuff.
And, like, you just understand him and where he's coming from.
Oh, you won't be killed. If you die, you'll just be reborn. We'd have to begin our search for the Avatar all over again. You'll live, though not well.
Oh my god.
Damn, dude.
All the hot air you want. It won't change your fate.
That stare, man.
What are you doing? Don't write that down. Tonight, we will celebrate.
Good times. All right. This is very Nazi-esque, this speech.
Ugh.
Fire, the superior element.
Oh, 100. But I think that's obviously
Yeah, that's
intentional.
the intention. Oh.
Ooh, here we go.
Great costume.
Mm-hmm.
They did a great job on that mask.
Who's there? Sound the alarm.
Nice. Oh, that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Who are you? Right. Run now. Talk later.
I love that. That felt very, like, animated to me. I don't know why.
I think, no, they do a really good job with some of the shots they take.
Yeah.
Also, make sure the great sage has everything he needs for his research.
Now, is that loyal or faithless?
Oh my god.
I love this guy. He kind of looks like Justice Smith. I know it's not.
The Avatar has escaped!
I love that face. He's like, I'm so screwed. Oh, this is cool. See, I love these shots.
Yeah, because they're experimental. The angles are really cool, and you still see the full gist of what they're doing.
Oh yeah, someone felt really confident directing this episode, and I love to see it. Oh, the ladders.
Pop on!
They're doing this. I always love this.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hold!
Well, that was finally like the most useful thing Zhao's done all episode.
All series.
I need the Avatar alive.
Oh yeah?
Ooh.
I'll kill him. I'll do it.
What? Yeah, so make it convincing.
Open the gate!
Well, I think he would do it.
Do it! Now!
That's true because
He has nothing left to lose.
He has nothing to lose. It'd be his only way to stick it to Zhao at all after everything he did. At the same time, I'm sure.
Well, we know why Zhao does this.
Yes.
Like, when I say that, I don't think Zuko is like a cold-blooded murderer.
No, but I think it's something he would absolutely consider.
If he fails this, his life is over.
Take him out.
Oh, that hurt. Kind of missed though.
Oh, yes.
Oh, bro, he's the Avatar.
Yeah.
Kill the mercenary and recover the Avatar now.
Oh, that's actually really good continuity that they kept the cut.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what you got doing.
Yeah, he's not that kind of guy.
No.
Yoshi straight up would have left him.
You guys all just suck at your jobs, okay?
Check over there.
I have a small boat nearby.
You can't go anywhere. Not with those soldiers still out there. You shouldn't try to move.
Yeah, bro. You kind of have a concussion.
Oh.
I can help.
I don't need your help.
Fine.
God.
Have it your way.
We just become best friends one day?
Can I ask you something? It might be a little personal.
What razor do you use?
Goat hair or rabbit? Your calligraphy brush. Goat hair or rabbit? Your characters are so neat. I mean, I could never get mine like that. Monks used to say lemur droppings were more legible than my brush strokes.
Aww. He's so sweet. Oh my
really
gosh.
Is. But it's something about Gordon, man.
It is 100% Gordon.
He's just got this. He just has that spirit inside of him.
All the air nomad monks, they're all gone. So all I had was your notebook.
Aww.
Can't tell you how many nights I stayed up reading it. You helped me a lot. I mean, it helped me a lot.
He's probably like seething right now. My God, Dallas, just the blank stare on his face, not giving him anything, is crazy. Like, what a good choice.
It's stiffer, more control. My teachers made me practice every morning. I wasn't allowed to do any fight training until I had done 100 vertical strokes and 100 horizontal.
Me too.
Yeah.
Except mine were for spiritual studies. A lot of the time when I was supposed to be meditating, I was actually sleeping. I was got caught. Probably didn't help that I snored.
Ah. So sweet. I love
Those
it.
guys out there.
Yes.
Fire Nation.
Yes.
So they're on your side. Why are you fighting them?
They're not on my side. But they will be. When I capture you and bring you back,
He says it so matter-of-factly.
Yeah.
If I catch you, I can go home. Then I can take my place as the rightful heir to the Fire Lord.
And that's what you want? To be the next Fire Lord?
Yes. Of course, it's what everyone expects of me.
It's what everyone expects of me. All I do is worry about that.
This is really profound. This is some of the best writing
Maybe you don't have
of the
to be like
series.
the other
And it's
Firebenders.
new.
Yeah.
Maybe you could be better than them. You know what the Fire Lord is doing is wrong. So you don't have to be like him.
How dare you? I'm the crown prince of the Fire Nation. I will be the example for all firebenders.
And my father is a great man. Compassion is a sign of weakness.
Oh. He's like, sit down.
I didn't mean to hurt you. I have a feeling you've been hurt more than enough.
Ooh. Again, there's that emotional maturity. Like, this kid is...
Oh, man.
Prepare yourself.
I think it's really smart that they saved this for the end.
I'm here to duel General Lee.
You're here because you have no respect for our military.
That's not true.
Really? Even when they come up with terrible plans. My plans, my strategy, my military, that's what you have insulted.
Forgive me, Father. I meant no disrespect.
Rise.
No, please, Father.
Rise!
Brother,
Oh, shit.
don't do this.
That was
He's
sick.
your son.
We'll see.
What?
Oh.
Rise and fight, Prince Zuko, so you can learn some respect.
Oh.
So this time he actually does fight.
No, he's not. Look.
Or,
He's not.
well, there's...
These are all defensive maneuvers. He's not raising a hand against his father.
Oh,
Oh,
never mind.
never mind.
No, because I think in the original they show pretty, like, quickly that he gave in. And then he's immediately injured him.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
So that was more of the weakness he showed.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Compassion is a sign of weakness.
Oh my god. That was rough.
Should be able to get back to your ship without getting spotted. If we knew each other back then, do you think we could have been friends?
You should turn in, sir. We'll keep watch. Any sign of the prince, we'll let you know.
Thank you, Lieutenant. But I'll wait a little longer.
Aww. They
You're
came
wrong,
to
you
the
know.
understanding.
About him not caring.
Oh.
If anything, Zuko cares too much. Especially about the people on this ship.
Of course, sir.
Lieutenant, have you ever wondered how you and the others were assigned this mission? The doctor's creating a special herbal balm just for you. And the good news is, he says your vision will be fine. Which means you have the good fortune of continuing to bask in my beauty.
God.
Now is not a good time.
I wish to speak with my son.
He's hurt,
He'll recover.
but he'll never heal.
Oh. It's really good to have these scenes of the
doctor
two
says
of
you'll
them
recuperate
interacting.
quickly. It's a sign your body is strong, that's good. Your spirit, however, still needs strengthening. You held back today. Maybe you saw that as a sign of respect, but it wasn't. It was weakness. You must purge that weakness out of you. You must be willing to give up the weak to make yourself strong. That is what makes us the Fire Nation. That is why we sacrifice the 41st Division. That is what you must do.
Sometimes the weak can become stronger.
That's who's on the boat, the 41st Division.
Sometimes you just have to give them a chance.
Oh my gosh, that's mind-blowing.
I have made a mistake. I've sheltered you, and it's made you soft like your mother.
Oh.
You will leave here immediately, and you are not to return. Until you have conquered the greatest remaining threat to our nation's destiny. You will find, capture, and bring me the Avatar. You are not to set a foot within our borders until this task is completed, under threat of the severest of penalties.
Ozai, you can't!
Brother, it's done.
Oh.
And since you're so concerned with the 41st Division, take them with you as your crew.
Man, you called that.
It just, I mean, this is good storytelling. This is what I expected from these writers.
Mm-hmm.
We're the 41st.
And you're
Yeah.
all alive because of my nephew's
Oh.
sacrifice.
There's something out there.
That is
Wow.
wild.
That's so much better than just telling them the story.
Which was still good.
Which was still good.
But holy hell.
It's him.
And when I say better, I mean better for them as these characters who we'll probably never see again, but...
And better for Zuko, because it adds even more weight to
Yes.
that whole plan that he protested against.
He has to be faced with this thing he fought for.
Mm-hmm.
Attention! Our prince has returned.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
What's going on?
He's like, I don't like this.
Yeah, music night.
Music night! Yeah. Okay, so this is still a fun boat.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
So they really lucked out.
Really lucked out. They get music night, they get good food.
And they survived.
And they didn't die.
That's wild, though, for 3 years and they didn't even know.
This is crazy. I mean, like, oh.
But
this gives me vibes of when Naruto comes back to the Hidden Leaf after he defeats Pain, and they're all cheering him, embracing him for the first time.
I wish I knew what that was.
I wish you did too, because oh my god, I started tearing up, and I you know what, I'm getting a little watery now because this is beautiful.
Also,
It's
this
amazing how
makes
far
Iroh
they
more
can hide
goated because he did that.
So goated.
Because there's
So
no way
goated.
that Zuko would have ever brought that up.
True, because it's sacrifice.
We'd travel incredible distances. Risk our
Because they're
lives.
like, now it's like really flying through this stuff, but like, I'm okay with that.
This episode, like, it's crazy that, like, this episode feels short, compared to all of the stuff we've done, and we've been watching it for 48 minutes already.
Aww, that's all he wanted.
Just wanted to remember his mother. They look rough.
But I suppose it can be scary to admit you need people. Some might see that as a weakness, a liability.
Can we talk about it when I get back?
Of course.
Once I save my friends, I want more time.
What a fucking emotional roller coaster this episode is. Jesus. I knew that was gonna happen too.
Well, we knew it had to because Gyatso knew that if he told him the truth, he wouldn't want to leave. And he would just stay stuck there.
So he put on a mask. It's not hard to understand why. What's hard is knowing that sometimes the mask is who we really are.
Like Batman. Yeah, what an episode, man. All right, they were saving the best for last, I guess.
I mean, I'll take it.
Listen, right off the bat, Dallas Liu, holy shit. Holy shit, young man. Again, I say young man, you're probably in your 20s. Great job.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my
Blew
God.
me away this episode. Holy shit.
Honestly, I'm so happy because this is, I think, pretty definitively the best one, easily, right now.
Very powerful. The best one with the most original, the best one that isn't just a carbon copy of stuff that they did in the show.
Yes, and again, I think this is what's smart and what helped the last episode too is they combined some things. It was a bit of an amalgamation with June and the backstory and the Blue Spirit, but it fit very well.
All of these story threads flowed extremely well together. All of the original stuff, the stuff between Ozai and Iroh, I loved. Because that's one thing I think that was missing from the original series, because they went out of their way to shroud Ozai in so much secrecy for a large period of time that we never got these moments between these two brothers. And to have that friction there and to see them fighting for the soul of Zuko is really great stuff.
And I really like how they expanded upon all the stuff with Zuko's backstory and actually showing the fight and showing what happened.
Yeah.
And by all means, was it still great in the original? Yes. But the little nuances, like you said, the 41st, like having them be actually directly involved. And the little manipulative nuances of Ozai, where Zuko probably thought that it was more okay than it was.
Yeah, because because in the original, like, again, the original is still fantastic. I think the original, it comes more across like pity and they feel bad for Zuko for all the shit he's been through.
Right.
And that's why they respect him, because he's seen a lot and he's still able to do what he does. But here it's like they respect him because he gave everything for them, for nobodies, just because he just didn't believe in human casualties.
Right. And I also really like the addition of having him have the ability to get the shot at Ozai.
Yes.
Because it shows that he truly is this talented firebender, even if Azula is hailed as the prodigy. It's like, hey, he's nothing to sniff at.
Yeah.
But he is genuinely a compassionate person.
Yeah, and I love that. There was that interesting scene of like Azula being shocked when Zuko shows up in the background. It's like very blink and you miss it. But there was this sense of like, what's going on? But then when she kind of realizes what's going on, she kind of like likes it.
Oh, 100%. Like she just gazes at him being injured.
Yeah, and I think that there's really some really nuanced stuff there. Again, this is an actors episode. Like this episode was tailor-made for these actors, and they ate. Like this was incredible performance after incredible performance. Like I said, June, really like the actress who played June. Can't remember her name right this second. There's so many actors I want to talk about right now. Paul is Iroh. Inspired casting. To be able to step into the shoes of this character is a tremendous undertaking. And he's been so good in the role. Dallas, what can I say about Dallas, man? He ran the emotional gamut this episode to take us from this really young, innocent man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, with this smile on his face, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, to this dark, desperate, depressed, angry young man that we see in the present day. Really, really fantastic stuff. And then on top of that, all the physical stuff he had to do in terms of the fight choreography.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we can praise him enough, and I think that people need to praise him more for how fantastic he is in this series so far. Daniel Day Kim. I was really worried that by introducing the Fire Lord early in the series, we're going to lose that intimidation factor that we had, that they built him up to be. But this episode shows just how insanely cruel of a man Ozai was.
I know. It's like, I'm trying to think of the best way to say this without normalizing the way he acts. He brings this insidious charisma.
Yeah.
Like, the way he says everything is so normal. He has it justified in his own head. And I think I don't know what the word is, but he feels like it's not even abnormal anymore. It's like, yeah, this is just how the way things are. Yeah. But it's so brutal and evil what his mind process is that it's like wild, the things that come out of his mouth that he says with complete sincerity.
Yes, he thinks he's the hero of this story. And it's insane to watch Daniel Day Kim play this villain so well. Because again, this is another character that there's a lot of pressure. This is the main villain of the entire series. And we're getting to see him way more and way earlier than we did before. So there's a lot of pressure attached to that. And I think that, man, really delivers.
Oh my God.
And again, even with the small amount, he was in the episode a lot, but Gordon again shines as this Aang version of Aang.
I mean, holy hell, just the whole conversation that he's the one that's mostly guiding it with Zuko, but man, talk about like a great thing that they expanded upon that I would say maybe even improved a little bit.
And I think having this conversation go before the whole, do you think we could have been friends if I knew you back then? It does a great job of setting up the future, because even when Zuko eventually betrays him again in Book 2, it will make Aang accepting him in Book 3 make that much more sense, because Aang will have seen the humanity in Zuko for all this time ago. And I think that's really good setup there, because this version of Aang, and the other Aang was, but I think we saw his juvenility a little bit more, the child nature of the original Aang more. But this Aang is very emotionally mature. He understands people's psychological problems, and he's very understanding and compassionate and empathetic of it, and that really bubbles to the surface of Gordon's performance. And it's just really great to see a child play a character that can be a child. That he brings his childlike wonder to the character of Aang. And it comes through the performance, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, I mean, just his little subtle expressions, just the nuances in his voice to where he shows that excitement, but it's also restrained.
Yeah.
He's not like, and by all means, nothing against child actors, but it would be so easy for them to just be overexcited or to not, again, have that restrained nuance. And I think that kind of goes hand in hand with the fact that, hey, he's supposed to have this mature role within the grand scope of the world, but he's so freaking great.
He walks such a tightrope between this juvenile innocence and this beyond his years maturity. Mm. It's really incredible to see. And I'm fascinated how they found this kid, because he's good.
It's insane. And like, he looks super young. Again, in those headshots when they first announced the cast, it's like, how young was he when he got this?
Incredible. I'm so happy for him.
Oh, I know. He's a freaking superstar.
He has a bright future ahead of him. I think this is just the beginning, and this guy's star is going to take off. I hope him and Dallas, both fantastic as the protagonist and deuteragonist of this show so far. Mm-hmm. Really fantastic stuff from these two young men. I can't wait. I can't wait for next episode. I can't wait to see Katara hopefully fighting Paku and Punch and stuff. I'm excited.
I am too.
This episode got me so hyped up. I'm fired up, baby.
Whoa, like,
let's go.
Like a firebender.
Like the fire. Oh, and even Zhao. Like Zhao. This episode. Oh my God, so much happened in this episode. We forgot to talk about Roku.
Oh, Roku was fantastic.
And C.S. Lee was so good as Roku, and I love that Roku gets to be this counterpoint to Kyoshi, who is just like, kill him, F him, bro.
I know.
Murder everybody. Whereas Roku's kind of embodies that silliness of Aang a little bit. And he gets to explain that, and I just love that we're getting some nuanced takes on reincarnation and like different theological ideologies. Mm-hmm. Really interesting stuff. Some great writing this episode. I know that we've been a little nitpicky, but I don't want to say nitpicky. We've been very, we've held them to a standard in terms of the writing. And I think this is the standard that we expected when we started this series. Because this episode is fantastic. The conversation pieces, the themes, everything worked so well.
It worked so well, and I feel like you can't really deny whatever your take on the previous episodes were. This was another level.
Yeah.
I think that this is what they really could aspire to.
Yes.
Hopefully moving forward, assuming this gets the renewal. And I think this, again, showed kind of the combination of making an amalgamation of storylines when it makes sense, but then adding in the new touches and the new dialogue when it makes sense.
This is perfect adaptation. Mm-hmm. This is taking the source and morphing it into your own vision, but still keeping the essence and crafting a story with the parts of the original. And this is brilliant. I hope we get more of this. Super excited for next episode. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest content. If you want to check out our other Avatar reactions, click the link on the page. And until next time, guys, stay versed.